So I've been lying to myself over, I don't know, I'd say the better part of 15 years about my health and my weight. Really and truly, I know I will tell my wife that I'm getting there, I'm working out, I'm doing stuff. I need to eat certain calories to meet my minimum requirements, but I'm working out. I lift weights here and there, right? But the reality is I haven't been as strong about my health as I should be. And the other day, well, we moved to Austin from New York back in June, and a chain of events started happening. I started noticing that Austin is a very health conscious town. I'm coming from New York, where I could hide under a hoodie and a jacket for and elastic. I can wear sweats for most of the winter, and I'll feel comfortable. And we come down to Austin, and like we're driving around in the city, and it's hot. It's 95, 100 degrees, and I see people running up and down the streets. No matter where you see it, no matter what part of the day, people are running. Very health conscious here in Austin. You see gyms everywhere. You go to places, and I hadn't. I'm very, very secure in myself, and I'm pretty confident in my body, but I started getting a little self conscious when I moved here. Just little things here and there, being out in stores. I feel like I am actually one of the bigger people you'll see around the city. And, I'm 300 pounds, 290 actually. And that started playing into it. And then my clothes started feeling a little more snug because, the food here is great. I'm a little bit more sedentary. I'm not walking as much as I did in New York. Like over here, people walk and run for fun. Over in New York, you walked because you had to. So if I didn't have to, I'm not going to walk more than I need to. But it's becoming more evident that I need to because my health was getting out of hand. But once again, I was still in denial. My wife would tell me, "Do you really need to eat that?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine. Like I need to hit my macros, my calories for the day. I still have my whatever remaining calories. Got to hit my protein and all that." And reality, I shouldn't have overfed myself. I didn't need to eat cookies. I didn't need to eat cheesecake and whatnot. And it's just that's on me. That's just I love to eat. I'm addicted to food. I love it. Then, I go to my daughter's and my son's school, and each of them had a little orientation for their classes for the beginning of the year, and this is back in September. And I remember going in there, and this is just in the classroom. I'm the largest man in there out of all the dads. I mean, there is a couple fit dads, but I am just the most out of shape dad in there. And it makes it worse because they have us, my kids, my son is in preschool, my daughter's in first grade. So they have us sitting in their chairs. So I felt like a giant gorilla on a tiny kid's chair. And I'm sweating and I'm out of shape and I feel just uncomfortable. And like, I hadn't felt self conscious in many years, many years. Like I'm in the industry where it's like beauty standards are like everywhere. And like, that's another topic that I can get into. But I started feeling real self conscious. Like, man, like every other dad here is, not as big as me or as large as me or out of shape as me. And that started hitting me. And so I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to get in shape. And, I got weights. I got my squat rack. I got that. So I do lift weights. I lift heavy weights. But I need to hit my cardio and eat better. And I try and I slip. I try and I slip. And I can justify, oh, no, I'm just tired or whatever. And then the the day came where I was getting my daughter ready for her day for her school. My son had already gotten ready, um, and my daughter I just woken up, so I didn't have a shirt on, and I'm brushing her hair, and she's like, "Daddy, like, why do you have boobies like mom?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you have boobies like mom." I'm like, "Oh, no, no, no." She's like, "Do all dads have boobies?" And I'm like, "No, they don't." And that hit me. That hit me hard. I'm like, "Wow, okay." She's like, why does your stomach hang low?" And I'm like, okay, let's finish you up here and let's go off." And she's like, "I love you, Dad," and she still loves me, and I know she'll love me regardless. But I don't want to be that dad that holds her back or is held back from being a part of her life and my son's life as well, because my son will tease me too. And they'll say that I'm squishy and stuff like that. And those moments really, really got me. And I just started piling up. And I just said this week, today is October 21st, 2025. I'm going to make a change. In 1 year, I'm going to be a totally different man. A totally different man, both physically, mentally. I don't know. A big change needs to be made. I'm an actor. I feel that my size has been a big benefit for me in certain ways in this industry. I have worked more than most, but I also feel like I have held myself back because of my size in terms of getting bigger roles. I mean, if you turn on any TV show, any brand new show, watch what they call pilots, the very first episodes of everything. Even if you don't want to watch the show, you don't see very many large men there unless it's comic and just other stereotypes. You see very handsome or very fit or just smaller men. And if I want to do what I want to do in this industry, and if I want to do what I want to do in life, I want to play with my kids, I want to be healthy for my wife and myself. If I want to get the work that I want to get, I do have to make a big change. And that is what I'm vowing to do starting today. Today I went on a little run. I haven't run in many, many years. I have tried and stopped and tried, but the last time I legitimately followed through with, a workout strategic thing was back in, I would say during the pandemic, right before my son was born. I did like a 75 hard, but before that it was, and even then I didn't really run. I was just walking and lifting weights. But I really hit it hard back in 2009 where I ran a 5K. And I did that in 30 minutes. Now, right now, according to my Apple Watch, my mile pace is 17 minutes. It's 17 minutes. And my goal is not a 5K. I want to train hard for the next 3 months, pretty much by my birthday, January 11th, and try to do a 10K. That is my goal while maintaining my strength and watching what I eat. Now it's hard, but it is a challenge, and I have it mapped out already. But I just want to invite you on that journey with me. And over the next few weeks, months, I would like to share along the journey about life, about things that I've gone through, career, fatherhood, and this is my journey. So go ahead and subscribe, like, share. This is going to be I already started posting a couple of videos before, but this one really, it hit me. It hit me to get my life together, and I'm gonna work hard, not only for my family, for myself, for my wife, just for life. So thank you for joining me, and stay tuned for more.